Hello, hello, hello. This is Joey Chandler, and I want to talk to you today about two ways of knowing or how knowing your purpose will help you overcome the fears that are getting in your way. And I'm not talking about the fears like the boo fears. I'm talking about those fears that keep you constrained and constricted and stop you from being your full self expressed awesomeness. This is especially important for people in the creative world, musicians, artists, actors, screenwriters, everybody who has to create something and then go essentially get it judged to see if like they'll be able to move forward. It naturally brings up a lot of fears. And I want to share how knowing your purpose will actually help with that. So the first thing is that your purpose acts as your foundation. If you know who you are, if you know that you are about love or joy or happiness or whatever your thing is, then no matter what happens, no matter how good, how bad, how awful, whatever happens, you can always go back to, you can take a breath. Okay, I'm about love, I'm about joy, or you can be like me, I'm about freedom. And it didn't go well that time, but that's who I am. And I'm going to work on improving it and go forward next time. So having that foundation just allows you to kind of, swing for the fences, knowing that no matter what happens, good or bad, you have a foundation. And if you're wondering, well, how do I figure out my purpose? I'll put a link down below. I have a very quick survey that will help you identify, who you are at your core and then what that actually means to you. In this actually goes to the second part. Okay. So the idea here is that your purpose has components. Your purpose is probably big and broad. It's like, that you're about love or joy or happiness. That's who you are at your core. There's something like that. And that's going to mean different things to different people. And what I encourage you to do, and when I work with people, is that we break it down to 5 pillars. So like for me, freedom is I'm about people being free. And that means knowing who you are, having integrity, helping yourself and letting them help you, seeing the greatness in yourself and others, and then getting paid for what you love to do. That's what freedom means to me. And each person can break down that thing that's at their core and identify what it means to them. And then you can use it to overcome your fears or start to address those fears. Because any place where you're afraid or nervous or you feel like you can't bring your full self, well, that's a place where you're not present to your purpose. And that means that one of those pillars, one of those 5 things is either missing or could be elevated. Now, I just want to show you the way this works is I've actually been very nervous about doing these videos. I'm like, I don't know what to say. People think I'm weird. Nobody's going to watch it, all those types of things. And it has stopped me from saying things. So I sat down and I said, okay, which one of my pillars is either missing or could be elevated? Knowing who you are, having integrity, seeing the greatness in yourself and others. And those were sort of there. But the one that really landed for me was helping other people and letting them help me. And what I realized is I was so worried and so afraid of getting it wrong that I stopped thinking about how I could actually help people, how talking about purpose and fear, purpose and lots of things could actually benefit people. And so I sat down and from that, I sat out and I wrote down, if you can see this, I wrote down 10 or 12, whatever that is, maybe 10 or 12 or 15 things: purpose and fear, purpose and creativity, purpose and relationships, purpose and connections, all these different things that I could do a video on. And when I did that, I said, you know what? Hey, I can actually do this. So by understanding who I am and then understanding what that actually meant to me, I was able to figure out what was missing, do a little bit of work, and then come do these videos. Now, are these videos the very best? Or I don't know. I'm sure these are going to get better. But that fear that was stopping me before is no longer there. And you can do the same thing for you. If you are creating something, if you're going for an audition, if you are presenting a script, if you are working on a song for a producer, and you have that fear, that worry that you're going to get it wrong, you can identify who you are. And again, I have a survey. I'll put a link down below. It's not complicated. You can figure out who that is, what that is, figure out what it means to you, and then see which of those things is either missing or could be elevated. And that will just give you a foundation to go do your awesomeness. I can't teach you how to, how to write a script or how to be an actor or how to be a musician or anything like that. But by doing this will help you be more of you. And I think the more we are of ourselves, the better off we are overcoming our fears and really sharing with the world what we are here to share. So I want to thank you for watching this. You have a great day. Be safe and fill out the survey or let me know if you have any questions. That's it. Thank you. And I'll talk later. Bye. I'm going to put the comment down there. Okay.